In a survey of 12 households, the number of children per household is recorded below. What is the mean, median, and mode number of children? So these three words, all starting with the letter M, are known as measures of central tendency for a data set. So we are going to start by calculating the mean. You might have heard about the average. So the mean sometimes is known as the average of a data set. So to calculate the mean, we're going to add all of these numbers together, and then we're going to divide that sum by the number of elements in the data set, or the number of numbers in that list. So this sum will be the numerator in the fraction, right? All of these 12 numbers added together. And the denominator is 12 because we know that we have 12 households. And then, of course, you can count the number of numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Now, add these numbers together, and the sum is 47. And then we're going to divide 47 by 12. If you want, you can use a calculator. And we're going to write the answer as a decimal. So 3.92. That is the mean. Now, to calculate the median, we need to first rearrange these numbers from least to greatest. So that's very important when calculating the median, because that's the middle part of the data set. And before we put the data set in order, it wouldn't be wise to try to locate the middle. We have to reorder these numbers from small to big. So we're going to locate the smallest number, which is 1. I'm going to cross it off the list and rewriting the list of numbers. And then the second smallest is 2. We got 2 more 2's in the list. Then the next number is 3. We got another 3. And we have 4, 4, 4, and one more 4. Then finally we have a 6 and an 8. So now the data set is in order from least to greatest. So to locate the median, we have to find the middle number or the middle numbers in this data set. We have 12 numbers in this list. So because 12 is an even number, we're going to end up with 2 numbers in the middle. 3 and 4 are in the middle. So we have 5 to the left. We have this 5 and 5 to the right. And then we got 2 in the middle. So to find the median, we have to average those 2 numbers. So the average between 3 and 4 is, of course, 3.45, right? You're adding these 2 and you're dividing the number by 2. So 7 divided by 2 is 3.5, and that is the median. And then finally, to find the mode, we need to look for the number or numbers that appears most often. Some data sets have no mode. Some might have multiple modes. So let's see if anything is repeating. You can look in the original list or in the reorder list. Well, there are several numbers repeating. We see that 2 is repeating, 3 is repeating, and 4 is repeating. But we must take the number that's repeating most often. 2 is repeating 3 times, 3 is repeating twice, but 4 is repeating 4 times. So the mode is 4. Okay, we only have one mode because number 4 is repeating more than any other numbers that are repeating in the data set. So we have a unique mode. So here we have it, the mean, the median, and the mode. Let's go ahead and look at another example. A student received the following 4 test scores: 82, 76, 91, and 85. What must the student score on the 5th test to have an average or a mean score of 86? So we know that the mean is 86. Now we just learned that to find the mean, we have to add all 5, right? Because we have 4 numbers plus the 5th unknown score. So we have to add all 5 numbers and divide that sum by 5, and the answer would be 86. The problem is that we don't know what the 5th number is. So let's go ahead and say, let x be the 5th score, right? The 5th test score. So by definition, the mean can be calculated by adding 82 plus 76 plus 91 plus 85. So these are the first 4 known scores plus the unknown, the 5th score. So plus x, and then we're going to divide the sum by 5, and that is the average. And we know that the mean or the average is 86, so we're going to say that is equal to 86. What we have here is a linear equation with unknown x. So if you add these 4 numbers together, we get 334 plus x over 5 equals 86. And then we can cross multiply in this proportion, right? So we're gonna, if you multiply the numerator of the first fraction by the denominator of the second fraction, right? So that's the first diagonal. So we get 334 plus x times 1 is 334 plus x. And then 5 times 86, that is 430. So x will be 430 minus 334, which is 96. So again, what did x represent? X represented that 5th score. So that means that the student must score a 96 on that 5th test so that the average of all 5 test scores would be exactly 86. So that is our answer.